stay the course.
Remember why you began.
Don't try to get everything all at once.
Be patient.
It's tough, especially like through the season. Basketball is one of the few sports where it goes through the fall and the spring, so you have to be locked in academically, because if you fail off in the first semester, you can just you won't be able to play the next semester. So that's something you have to be able to balance. And I would say sometimes you can get distracted, being that there's a lot going on, especially at the collegiate level. You know, we have a lot of work. It's nothing compared to high school. And then the season is a grind, you know, practices, early morning practices, weight room, traveling, you know, just making sure you can get all of those things together, like being able to work while you're on the road and that kind of thing.
My freshman year, I mean, obviously you're the man, right, in high school and whatnot, and then you get humbled, right, by the upperclassmen, right? It's kind of different here because we're a startup program and whatnot, but going to a 4-year that's been established and been around since 1900 or whatnot, you're gonna have upperclassmen ranging from redshirt seniors or 6-year seniors, especially 7th-year seniors with COVID and whatnot. But you do get humbled, right? And you kind of recognize that as yourself as someone real, right? Not someone that's Superman or like macho man or whatnot, but it's an authentic experience to kind of humble yourself.
The first 2 years, I found it fairly difficult just because I was still learning how to actually manage it all. With practicing twice a day and going to class and having homework, it can be a lot, but I kind of would, you know, I was always making sure to be on top of it. Like I said, it can be pretty difficult when you have to study and stay up and then you have practice really early.
I was first at Marymount California University, and that was probably one of my favorite universities I've been at. This is my 3rd school that I've been to. But my sister told me your freshman year is always going to be the most fun because everything's brand new. And it was. So I just spent a lot of my time just trying to have as much fun as possible and just enjoy my life. And like baseball was just something I needed to focus on and just grind out. And then after my school shut down, it was really tough trying to find another school to go to. I ended up having to switch majors because they didn't have the courses that I was looking for. And that was definitely a challenge, finding things for academics. And then sports-wise, I went to Westcliff University, and there were 2 24-year-old catchers. And that just made it tough because that spot was already kind of taken. And, you know, again, just told myself, like, hey, just get better. And I got a lot of play time my freshman year, and then going to another school where you got 2 guys that are ahead of you. It was hard to find any time throughout the season. So it was definitely different from my 1 year to my 2nd year.
Some of the lows I've had in golf was starting off my freshman year of college at Delta Junior College. I came in super overconfident. I thought I was going to be a lot better of a golf player than I was, and I got humbled very fast. The first tournament, started qualifying for the first tournament. I thought no doubt I was going to be the 4 or 3, and I didn't end up qualifying at all. And then that happened for the next one and the next one. And so kind of just, it sucked. It really sucked because it hurts you mentally and outside of golf too. So it's not, a lot of people would just say, well, you could separate life and sport, but really for me it's hard. And especially going in so confident and happy. I was like, this is gonna be great. I've decided to pursue this for my life. And then it has you questioning, like, did I make a wrong decision? That kind of thing.
I think that professors play a huge part of that in terms of giving me the time I need to do makeup assignments or labs. I'm a kines major, so there's a lot of labs I need to make up. So having their support in getting through that is huge.
It's honestly all about time management. I think that itself, I have to balance not only schoolwork, but also perform for soccer and even my personal life. So having a support system back home, you know, it is difficult being away from home and not seeing them on my day-to-day basis where they could support me and help me out. But them, you know, helping me, calling me, sending me texts and pushing me to be better and helping me out is definitely that. Here at school, my girlfriend, she does help me a lot, so she does push me to be better every day.
I think that time management plays a lot into being a student athlete. I am involved in several different things on campus, so I have obviously being on the cheer team. I'm also on leadership, and I am a student worker on campus too, so I work in admissions, and then there's all of the classes and everything too. So I think through all those, just really looking at my schedule and what I have the capacity to do. But I also find that being committed at the school itself helps me to be able to balance my schedule, because I can just communicate with what I have the time to do, which with each coach, with each boss and everyone, with my professors, and through this communication, everyone wants to help every student athlete succeed. So in communicating, I'm able to kind of show what I have the time for and how they can help me to succeed in everything.
Shut up and sit down.
Yeah, I would say probably my sophomore year in high school. I remember there was this one game, I scored about 26 points, and I was playing varsity. So, you know, usually the varsity players are juniors and seniors, but I was a little younger playing varsity, and I had a really good game. And that's when I told myself, like, hold on, I think I'm pretty good at this game. So from there on, you know, I just made it a mission for me to go hard and be able to pursue my career, you know, get an education, get a scholarship.
Growing up, I just always wanted to be at the top level. As a kid, I've always loved that adrenaline for soccer, that pressure, that intense feeling before a match. So it's definitely something that I wanted to continue throughout my whole life. And I wanted to pursue it by being at the top level, you know, by moving to club, even semi-professional teams. And then, you know, once, right around when I got to high school, I knew that I wanted to continue soccer, and I also wanted to have a backup, you know, school-wise. So I wanted to get into college through soccer, you know, because I wasn't much of, we don't come from a lot of money, but I know school was gonna help me a lot. So I definitely wanted to use soccer to put me into college and play at the highest level.
I didn't actually realize that I was going to dance at all through college. I kind of expected throughout my whole senior year that was going to be my last year, so I was kind of taking every moment as if it was going to be my last. But then as this opportunity presented itself at the end of my senior year, I realized that I couldn't imagine my life without dance at that time, and it brought me so much joy to be able to have that team and that competition and dance, and so that it kind of inspired me to pursue it further and see where it could take me.
Me and my friend, his name is Ethan Humble, and we spent almost every day together during the summers. And my junior year, right when COVID hit. We didn't really have anything better to do, and I was just having, like, we were playing baseball every day, but it got cut short, and he found a batting cage, and he was like, hey, like, do you want to come out swing a little bit? I was like, all right, like, whatever, I'll come out with you. And like, baseball really wasn't like a big plan in my future to do, but I just out there every day, and I was like, you know, like, if I'm out here, might as well make it something, like make something out of this. And it's been something I've played my whole life, so why not just go as far as possible? And yeah, he eventually didn't play any sports in college, but I decided, like I said, I'm here, and might as well just keep going.
I originally started playing sports because it was kind of my only outlet when I was growing up to get away from all the things that was going on at school or at home. It just really helped me connect with other people, and over time it became something that I found community in and love for.
I've definitely fallen in love with like athletics as a whole. So for the future, I still want to stay in athletics. So I'm leaning towards becoming a physical therapist or possibly an athletic trainer, working with athletes on the flip side in sports medicine.
Career-wise, my biggest dream and aspiration is to be a college football head coach somewhere, whether it's out in California or in the Midwest, either or, wherever the job is. I think that's the #1 goal for me. But after football and after college, after I graduate, I want to be a grad assistant somewhere, whether it's here or someplace else. Just kind of get my master's as well in either history or trying to be a principal somewhere in the education field for sure. That's my biggest dream and aspiration. Just kind of work that ladder of, right, being a grad assistant, position coach, offense or defensive coordinator, become a head coach. So yeah, that's my plan for the future. And
yeah, I do want to play golf professionally. That's my dream. I believe I can do it. I think I'm on the right steps. I'm not good enough for it yet, obviously, but I think with a lot of hard work and a lot of practice and a lot of time at these harder courses up here, I think I can be able to do it. And we have good enough competition too. So that's my aspiration after. If I can't play professionally, then I would love to teach the game, because I love teaching the golf swing to anybody who wants to learn. And I got gifted with the knowledge of it, so I would love to spread that.
So I'm trying to go as far as possible with baseball. As I've always told myself, like I said before, might as well see how far I can go with it. I've always wanted to play professional baseball whenever I could, and that's still a big dream of mine. Like, I've always thought, as long as you get your foot in the door, no matter if it's independent baseball or getting drafted, I just feel like as long as you get your foot in the door, like, you got a shot. And you know, I feel like it's always good to have a plan B, whether like some things don't work out. That's just how it goes for some people. And thankfully, I'm going to be getting my business degree by the end of this year. But I did want to be in veterinary medicine. So my goal is to possibly run my own business. And if I am able to, maybe go back in college, get my veterinary medicine, just get my degree in that, and possibly start my own veterinary hospital and run it as my own business. So
definitely to play overseas basketball for some time, you know, take advantage of my gift, just being able to, you know, probably make some money, experience other countries. And then after that, you know, just get into my career, like with counseling and things like that. So I just want to be able to say that I did what I loved and then continue to do it and then kind of integrate that into my career and, you know, kind of be an inspiration to other people.
Be patient, you know, enjoy your day-to-day basis as a kid. Be happy with everything and, you know, seek your family for help if you need it, as well as God.
I would say to anyone who may be struggling with kind of comparison or feeling that they belong in their sport, remember why you began to fall in love with that sport and what has kept you going through those years, and what it is that brings you joy about it, and just tap into that, because when you find joy, then that joy is going to spread to others, and it's going to affect everyone on your team and those who watch you as well.
In all seriousness, don't put so much pressure on yourself, because I feel like pressure is a good thing. It can be a good thing. It can help you run faster, do better, but putting too much pressure on yourself can also cause you to not do as well, because you're so focused on, I have to meet this expectation, I have to run this time or else I'm unworthy, when that's not the case. And some of the best moments are when you're not always putting that pressure on yourself. You're just going out there because you know that you're capable of doing well, and because you have a team around you.
If you love your sport, I would put as much as your time and effort into it, and treat it with as much hard work and discipline as you treat your homework or a math final. Like, treat it the same as, I guess, just work really hard is what I'm trying to say. Work hard, be disciplined, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it.
I just say it's been a mix of emotions. Been through the ups and downs, been through the highs of it. So I just say it's been a perfect balance of everything, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
I would sum up my college experience in the words connection and growth. I would say that especially through connecting with others here, I have grown a lot as a person, grown as an athlete, grown in my relationship with God, but a lot of that is learning how to rely on one another and connect with those around me.
My whole college experience, it went by faster than I thought. I think the people is what makes it so special, right? Who you surround yourself with is a big thing. And then, I think the coaches, right? The people you surround yourself with in class, the professors, everybody's got different perspectives and whatnot. And, trying to take that all in is a big thing. And my whole college experience as a whole, I'd say I don't regret a single thing, whether it's transferring from my previous institution to coming here. Everything happens for a reason. So I think my whole college experience has been a huge plus in my life. So
growth, challenging. The biggest word I could think of is like overcoming, because the walk through school and college and athletics is just being able to overcome everything that jumps in front of you, that comes your way, being able to find the best in all of it. So
I would say it's been full of relationship, growth, and perseverance.
Keep doing what I have to do, if that makes sense. In the sense of just not getting distracted by things and being able to continue to progress in lives.
Fun, sleepless, and I don't know, one more word. Fun, sleepless, and awesome.